Okay. Um. So, how this is going to be performed on how to make damage effects. Unfortunately, I can't do damage aura effects just yet, and if I did, it requires points or wizardry to do such a thing. So, so far, this is what you're going to see, right? If you see that shine thing, that's the effect. And let's say if someone's invincible or they're blocking against it, it does nothing. Or yeah, when you're blocking, if I could find his shield. Oh, that's because the control's not on, right? But when he does damage, it does that. All right. So let's use let's look at Samus real quick. Um, um trying to look for the PSA compressor. Here we are. All right. Let's get like let's say Fox. Let's say Fox. I can't think of a graph effect on top of my head right now. Um, but again, like I said, I can't do the aura one, but I can do the I can do like if someone got hit, right? While they're while they're not invincible, you can do that. All right. So I'm gonna be lazy with the graphics before, like be lazy with the graphics and whatnot. So let's go with 75 or something like that. And well, let's go with this right here. All right. Where's the bone at? Well, like mimic this here. You know what? Let's look at the graphic in here. Why not? Um, list. We'll look at that. We'll see from here. Common graphic list. You don't want to use a. I know none of you guys want to use an infinite loop thing. That would be pretty bad. Ooh, maybe that. Maybe that. I'll think about it. Ooh, yeah. No, we want to. Oh, I want to add this. I want to add this in here. All right. So here's what's gonna happen. We're gonna look into Fox's variables, right? And I'll guide you to where you can find their variables are at. What I like to do is, if I can't find it anywhere, I like to go to 18240000. See this right here? This is the number you want. And then you find next, right? Now as for Fox, you can like run around, you can do this. So this is definitely him for sure. All right. This here is RA basic 0 right here. We don't got to worry about that. We just know it's there for now. And we'll just scroll on over to here. You see right here on the value, same thing as the address. So what we just got to do is find the RA float 0 because we do need that for our variable testing as well. So this here is our RA float 0, right? So what we just have to do is get the value from, this is Mario's damage deal, but, oh, right. We want to check if this is the right thing. If not, I doubt it because this is literally for player 1 in general. This is definitely player 1 in general, so you don't got to worry about it that much. So let's see. Yep, this is Fox. Definitely him. All right, so we'll go right back here. You can still actually use the same exact code here because you'll go right back to here. What is this? Never mind, I take that back. All right. Is this? Yeah, no. This is the correct one. 56C, 5B4. All right. So we have our variable here. We know this works, so we can just grab this offset or point or this address. Subtract that by our RA float 0, right? And we're not done just yet. We just have to divide this thing by 4. And there's our RA float 0. Now, apparently, Fox has 14 RA floats in total. I mean, don't be fooled by that. There's 14 of these RA floats that change around. So I'm gonna grab. So this is 0 to 13. So I say RA float 10 because why not? You want to check. This is the number of totals of the float variables. This is the totals of the RA basic variables. You can still use the basic variables even beyond this, but you got to remember to convert it to float variables and whatnot, because that's not correct. These are, this is a little fun thing I like to say, these are bit variables. But bit variables act like more of a flag than anything else. They don't act like variables you think they are, which is interesting. But that's a whole different thing. We're gonna say RA float 10, right, equals to RA float, and this is our number right here. You don't want to use LE floats, ever. There's a reason why. Because when you use LE float variables, like things like Project M or Project Plus or Rex or whatever, their variables are totally different. So you're safer with the RA float variables in general. That's just my advice. So now we're going to grab our 8 here. And I like to set loop to the smallest number as possible, since this is 14 minus 8 is 6. So we'll do a 6. We're going to do a 60. Set loop. Then we're going to put this to 0.1. If compare RA float 10 is less than RA float, this thing right here, you still want hitbox connection in there. Otherwise, otherwise even a turtle shell that Fox throws at somebody will be mistaken as that. So we don't want that. If compare RA float 10 is, and we say and hitbox connect, and if hitbox connects, matter of fact, you want to do it like that. If hitbox connects, and we'll put in my favorite graphic in there. Yeah, might as well add in the flower thing as well. Execute loop. I'm going to say graphite landing. But yeah, as I said though, as for the damage aura, you're better off learning pointer wizardry with that one, because Won't be so simple. Trust me. 72. Bone. And as for the effect on other characters, like if it hits other characters directly, still need to use points of wizardry. Yeah. And trust me, it ain't gonna be easy. At all. I've done it. I was able to disarm Kirby's rock HP because of it. Bone 11, and the Y is 42. The Y is 4.2. The size will be a 1. Set this to a true. Actually, I don't know how big this thing is. Yeah, I've got to divide that by 4. And you know what? Might as well. I could add the let's see. Wait, where was lipstick or ripstick or whatever the heck it's called? Oh, lipstick powder. Yeah, we'll use that too. A 5A. All right, that should be it. And to be frank, it's not that hard. Actually, that's not that hard. Hold on. Nah, I have to take that back. You gotta check if the character even got hit by you. Nah, I take that back. There you go. And we're gonna see if he's blocking. It doesn't show it. And now we'll check if he's invincible. There go. Trying to get both of them at the same time. Yep, did it twice. I'm gonna check that in slow motion. I'm gonna do this in slow motion. Yep, that's what I like to see. So yeah, that's all you gotta do really. You just gotta go to the debugger, find your RA float variable, and pretty much use this code right here. All right, just pause it, type it up, whatever. It's right here. Don't let this deceive you. This is for like this, for instance. This is for all the players. Yep, all of it for all player one. If you're player one, player two, that's a whole different thing. It's plus 52000, whatever. Just worry about player one. The other players got the rest. But yeah, that's all you gotta do. Have a nice one.